Ukraine passes a bill banning the LGBTQ hate speech in media. That sounds good. What's going on here, and why did this come about?
This is a step forward for Ukraine. So Ukrainian lawmakers passed a bill that basically would allow a ban on hate speech and incitement based upon sexual orientation or gender identity. It was approved on December 15th, and it will be going into effect. And essentially, what this will do is it will allow the government to step in and say, look, this is not allowed. If there's hate speech in the media, if there is any type of incitement to violence toward the LGBTQ plus community in Ukraine through media, the government can step in and say, no, this is against law, and shut it down. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has indicated that he is all for same-sex civil partnerships and maybe even move towards same-sex marriage. We do know that there are different forms of discrimination that have been already dealt with in Ukraine, but there are also issues of equal rights and human rights for some LGBTQ members in Ukraine. So this is a nice step forward on the part of the Ukrainian government, but at the same time, I think that there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, and there are a lot of organizations that are looking to Zelensky to say, "All right, are you going to follow through to the promise you made to Joe Biden and President Biden when you came in, last week, where you said you're going to be working on creating more of a welcoming environment for LGBTQ plus people?" So it's going to be interesting. I
Hmm.
think Ukraine, it has a lot on its plate right now. So the fact that they would pass this bill while also trying to fend off a hostile invasion from Russia says a lot.
It does. Then I asked you kind of why this is happening now. It seems like like odd timing. Yes, I know it's important to protect trans people. Like I'm all about that, or LGBT folks, same-sex unions, things like that. All the things that we're always fighting for here. But they're in a tough time right now with that Russian invasion, and I just find it really interesting that they were able to get this through, considering the all hands on deck situation they have there.
Well, I think a huge selling point for the legislature to do this would be the $1.85 billion package that we have given to Ukraine, including a Patriot missile battery for defense purposes. So I can see maybe them saying, hey, look, we're going to pass this bill and maybe enforce this for a little while. But yeah, we're gonna get missiles out of this.